Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, as you guys know, we don't talk about college basketball on this channel. The reason I don't talk about college basketball is because I don't watch college basketball. There are too many teams. It's too chaotic for me now. It's a major part of, sports culture, makes a lot of money in the United States, but I just don't follow it. I don't watch it on my own, so there's no way I would talk about it on the channel, right? A lot of people ask us, hey, do you look at draft prospects? Do you watch guys coming up in high school and in college? I don't. So that's the reason why, the first reason why I don't talk about them. The second reason is I usually try to base make an assessment of these guys once they get to the NBA, right? I don't like to go through the whole hype machine. Oh, do you know what this guy's going to be? No, I'd rather them get to the NBA, and then that way we can all get a better sense of how these guys are going to actually perform and just how good they can actually be. But nevertheless, there are a lot of people that, follow NBA basketball players in high school. They follow them through the AAU, and then they also follow them in college, which is fine, right? But I don't do that. So before Victor Wembanyama got drafted into the NBA, some were saying that he could end up being the greatest prospect in American sports or team sports history in the United States. You had people out there saying that, like Chris Broussard saying that, if he ends up being Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett and all of these guys, then his career would be viewed, and Kevin Durant, his career will be viewed as a failure. This is what people were doing. And this is what I refer to as the jump out of the window syndrome. People, for whatever reason, just cannot control their emotions, and they got to jump out the window and just say these crazy things for no good reason, just because, oh my God, I'm hype and I got to let everybody know that I'm hype. So what happened? Victor Wembanyama was slated to make his summer league debut in Las Vegas yesterday. I was getting notifications all over my phone from NBA, from ESPN, that Victor Wembanyama's going to play. And I had absolutely zero intention of watching him play. Zero intention. Why? Because number one, those games don't matter. Number two, they're just an exhibition game. And number three, I'll watch him when he gets to the NBA, or I'll pay attention to him in preseason games. But nevertheless, a huge amount of people turned out to watch him. You saw Trae Young in the audience. You saw Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in attendance. You saw J. Cole in attendance. And I believe that the reason that a lot of these people were there was obviously because Victor Wembanyama was a very acclaimed player. He was very popular, and a lot of people had hyped him up. We knew he was a good player, but it was because of all of the hype surrounding him. So they went to go see him. And I watched some of the highlights in the game, and he got dunked on, and some people say they crossed him up. He went like 2 or 13 from the field. And then I started to get a whiff of what people were saying after he played the game. And a lot of people were like, oh my God, he's a bust. He's a bust, and this and this and this. So after the game, Victor Wembanyama stepped to the lectern to take some questions from the press, and for him, and basically for him to give them a sense of what it was like to play in that type of environment. So what we want to do is we want to play some of the comments that Victor Wembanyama made as he was addressing the press, and then we're going to come back and continue on with the show. Take a listen to that.
The whole week you've had here in Vegas, did you learn anything about the microscope you're under, the attention you're getting? What do you take from the whole experience?
I haven't been here for long, and I feel like everything is calculated. There's really a good organization around me, and I think it's all working together.
Hey, Victor, what did you think of your performance tonight, and what was it like just to step out there in a Spurs uniform and to finally, this moment that you've been anticipating for so long, to finally live it?
Yeah, special moment, really, really special, to to wear that jersey for the first time. It's really an honor, and overall, I'm glad we won this game. No, there's no better way to start for a premiere, and yeah, you know, I'm honestly I didn't really know what I was doing on the court tonight, but it's you know, I'm trying to learn for the next games, and the important is to be ready for the season.
Hey, Victor. Do you think when you're talking about learning moments, was there a single moment tonight? Is there something that you look back on where you say, okay, this is what I need to go and watch, or this is what I'm using as really a measuring stick for where I'm at in this league?
I think the hardest for me was understanding sometimes I was off rhythm with the plays and the calls, and I think it's the biggest improvement I got to do is being ready and being ready to react to the plays that were called by the point guard, and stay connected.
So you heard what he had to say. Now, I can guarantee you that there's a school of people out there that are jumping out of the window. Oh my God, he's a bust. The only reason some of these people are saying he's a bust is because you dudes could not control your emotions long enough to allow this guy to have a chance to play in at least 5 NBA games. Y'all got so hype. You guys got so caught up in the Kool-Aid that this guy goes out there and has a summer league game and he doesn't play well, and you dudes is ready to jump out the window. Like, I don't understand. So what? If he played a good game, what, he's Michael Jordan? Like, I don't understand. Like, what's going on here? What is going on? This is exactly what Draymond Green was talking about when he said these guys are already setting him up to fail. They are. Like, yo, calm down. Calm down. It's one game. I never, ever had any kind of expectations from Victor Wembanyama because I hadn't seen him play in an NBA game. So why would I start making all of these predictions? I wouldn't do that. Let me see how he performs in an NBA game, which is at a different pace. You're playing against the best competition in the world. Then I'll get a sense of just how good he is. But now all of a sudden, and people are jumping up and down, flying out of the window, jumping out of their panties. Oh my God, he's a bust and blah, blah, blah. Like, yo, calm down. Calm down. And I blame it on the people that they just cannot control. Y'all gotta hype it up for no reason. Like, relax. Do you know that some players that came into the NBA, they didn't even have a good half of their first season, and they went on to be great players? Look at Kobe Bryant. Go look at what Kobe averages first season. Go look at what Giannis averages first season. Like, if you leave it up to you dudes, man, you guys would be ready to throw somebody in the garbage because, oh my God, he didn't play well in the first game, or he didn't play well in the first few games of the NBA, so therefore his career is over. Like, yo, calm down with this. Like, what are we doing right now? I blame you guys. You guys just cannot control yourselves. Giannis Antetokounmpo, his first year in the NBA, in 77 games, averaged 6.8 points per game on 41% shooting. That was Giannis's first year in basketball. So if we left it up to you dudes, y'all be saying, oh, he's going to be a bust. But you would look mighty foolish saying that. Allow people to grow. Instead of this whole thing of, oh my God, oh my God, what are we going to do? Oh my God, he's going to be terrible. Like, yo, cut it out. I blame you dudes that just always got to hype it up for no good reason. Allow him to grow. My God. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comment section. We catch you on the next show.